So I find that we need to support students differently in level 3. You know, in level 2, we're so focused on those vocabulary words, having them circle, having them repeat. But for example, in level 2, they understand the concept of the same and equal to. And then they see that again in level 3, and they're those red words on the slide, those vocabulary words. But the students know them because think of it as kind of building at each level. We are learning the basic concepts in level 2 and then building on that concept in level 3. So I find that they need less support, even for those vocabulary words. So, you know, what I try to do is assess the student. I circle those words and you know, have them read, ask them what they are. And if they already know them, I'm not going to have them repeat them 3 times. I'm going to ask them to go ahead and read that sentence. If they struggle with it, then we're going to practice that repetition. We're going to practice that pronunciation. Make sure that they know those words and know them well. I might support them, you know, with a visual if they don't know what they mean. You know, something like the same or different or similar. That's in one of our level 3 lessons. So I have visuals that I pull out to support them with that. But I think the repetition for me really depends on whether or not they need it. Because often in level 3, they can read what's there. And we just need to support those students who may struggle. And if they do, then we certainly practice that repetition and then, you know, practice it, reading it in context and really try to get them using that vocabulary independently.
Please read.
What is moving slow? The turtle is moving slow. What is moving fast? The bunny moves fast.
Good. The bunny moves fast.
What
The bunny moves fast.
The bunny moves fast.
Yes, perfect.
What makes things move? The forces make things move.
Yes, perfect.
What pulls you down to the ground? The gravity pulls me down to the ground.
Good. So the gravity pulls. The gravity pulls.
The gravity pulls me down to the ground.
Excellent. Excellent, Jay. Very, very well done.
Sometimes with level 3, when you want to have the student repeat something multiple times, let's just say it's the lesson about what are you wearing, and they have to talk about the clothes they're wearing. As I have them repeat, I try to first maybe do the basics of having them repeat it 3 times in different ways with high voice, low voice, or using the microphone, singing it. But then I want to make it feel less like it's just repetition. So then I will start to just ask the same question over and over again during the lesson, but in different ways. So I might grab a prop and then I'll say, oh, what is he wearing? And that's something a little different. And then I'll say, oh, what are you wearing? And then I'll have them do, I'll have them look at another prop and start to ask, I'll say, it's raining. So what are you wearing? And then they can talk about what they wear when it's raining or snowing. So it's kind of like sneaking in the repetition, but having them just kind of talk about things that they know every day around them. But it's actually repetition. So it's kind of a sneaky way to get them to practice their target sentences. Fish. Do you want to read or do you want me to read?
Fish live in the water. They are cold-blooded animals. Fish have scales that help them bring the oxygen underwater. Fish has scales protect their skin. Fish and a tail help fish swim quickly. Fish lay many eggs.
Very good. This word is there.
There.
Good. This is blooded. Blooded. Good reading. Can you read about reptiles, Jerry?
Reptiles live on land and in the water. They are cold-blooded animals. Reptiles bring the oxygen with their lungs. Reptiles have tri-scale. Some reptiles share their scale. Reptiles can have live young or lay eggs.
Okay, very good. Okay, so live young or lay eggs. Okay, so these are the eggs. Now look at this word. Let's say this again. Reptiles. Reptiles.
Reptiles.
And it sounds like a Z. Reptiles.
Reptiles.
Yes, good. And this is the same. Scales. Scales.
Scales.